guys, my name is Jenna, and I want to do something different. I want to take you all on the journey to account recovery. Client texted us May 24. You see it on the screen. It's 2024. And when accounts get disabled for certain violations that seem weird, it doesn't mean that that user actually violated. So there was a disabling spree that happened between April 9th and May period, and it had to do with a lot of accounts being like taken down for nudity and sexual violation, which happened to not be true. So the system just particularly flags a word or flags maybe an activity on the account, and it just tag it under a certain violation. So when you see people when you see reviews on our page that have people talk about maybe fraud and deception, spam, integrity, nudity, and all that, it doesn't mean that they actually indulge in those activities, just a violation. During the April-May 2024 period where a lot of people lost their accounts, most of them kept saying, but I don't even have anything new or I don't indulge. So we're trying as much as possible to explain to these clients that this is the reason, and there's no need to worry, and just fix it in our consultation. So yes, you can book a consultation with us. Started off the journey. If you swipe with me, it was August. She had texted, and then she was like 2 months already, and I was like, we apologize, and it's totally normal. Now, when we count, we do not count the normal days like Saturday, Sunday. We count just working days, which is Monday to Friday. We have most of our accounts recovered in 2 hours, sometimes 30 minutes. But like if you're talking about an average 2 hours recovery, except for those permanently disabled cases that you can't really say a duration that is not really specific, but at the same time it's a duration that we believe should come through at that time due to the workload and laying off of staff or some meta staff, so they have less people reviewing. A lot of cases have been taking longer than expected. Even recently, you can say maybe yesterday an account will get recovered in 2 minutes. Tomorrow you might try a similar violation and the account would take 72 hours. So we are always transparent and very honest with our clients. Now moving on. So we apologized for the delay, of course, because I mean it's not expected. And then we texted September trying to let her know that our case was still active with us and we're still working on it. We tried to do follow up like that with clients, but not too frequent, which we're trying to make frequent, not too frequent because it's painful and annoying sometimes. Sometimes the text clients and be repeating the same thing to them. Like we try to use ourselves as an example and a survey from other clients. So we just prefer, okay, when there's an update, let me know. Just I'm calm, I'm patient. While there are others that really do not have the same patience, so we always do a follow up to all our clients. Like, okay, we are still working on it. So if they text us, which we always advise clients, if you ever feel the need to reach out to us, please do not hesitate to reach out. We would always respond to you, no matter the situation. We would always respond. So we thanked her again, and then we mentioned that we're still closely monitoring her case. Then sometime in September, she sent a screenshot, I think, from someone else, a friend of hers, showing that it seems like it popped up, but it wasn't showing anything. There was something funny about this case. When I told her that it was still coming up and we're still working on it, and she said, "Lol." She laughed. I was so pained because I was like, God. So that day, I took all my cases to God. I always do at the beginning of the cases at submission, because I know it is not by my power, it is just by the mercy, grace, wisdom, intelligence of God. So I was like, God, please do not put us to shame. Do not put Jenna Media to shame. Like, please, what is happening? This is not the track record we have. People work with us because of our track record, because they hear, oh, Jenna will do this thing for you in 2 hours. This don't work out in 2 minutes. What's happening? Don't let our enemies laugh at us. So that was my prayer during September period. Yes, when I had a lot of permanently disabled cases that had not been sorted then. So it was okay for her to lol. I could understand why she would laugh, because I mean nothing was happening. So it's like telling somebody that I can't see the submissions you're making. I don't even know if you're working on my account, right? Or if you just took my money. And all you're telling me is that it will work out and I should be patient. Okay, good and fine. So I kept sending messages encouraging. Sometimes she replies, sometimes she's just like, oh, I'm already tired. I will not boasting in all humility. Yes, in all humility. I am one of the fixers that does not give up on my clients. No, you can ask anyway. Yes, we have clients that will speak bad about us, normal, but if they will be truthful to themselves and to you, we do not it doesn't if it takes us 10 years, we'll drag it because we want to always see a case to the end. You paid money, we expect that as much as the money we feel like goes into the process work and all of that, we want you to receive value whichever way. So we've had clients come to tell us that somebody just they paid someone and then in less than 2 months, the person said there was nothing they could do, and we dragged longer and then it got recovered. Is why I keep telling people stick with your engineer. Is sometimes these cases are not something that just they're not cases, they're not things that just like happen immediately and then it's not always the case. So yeah, so it was the fact that I felt okay, we've done 6 months before. Now remember, we do not count working days. So 6 months is like 3 months meta time. So I was like, okay, Jenna, just don't give up, don't give up. At a point when the pressure was increasing, like messages, clients are like, Jenna, what's happening? What's happening? My page, I trusted you, I knew you were a scam. Really? But that didn't make us run away. It just what it did was it just made me pause on posting reviews. I had like September, October, November. We recovered over 200 accounts, if not more. But we could not even post all of them because I was demoralized and overseas submissions and all of that. So currently we have 4 staff working, which has made work easier. So now all I know I can do now is keep on praying, keep on ensuring that all cases are submitted correctly and at the appropriate time. So that was what reduced the workload for us at that time. So work became easier. I could think, I could write my exams, and I'm thinking I come out in flying colors. Thankful to God. So yeah, so we and she's like, no update yet, and I said no, not yet, and she said over 6 months. Then she made a statement. She said, my dear, please. I'd like honesty now. What are they reviewing for 6 months plus? And it broke my heart. My staff saw it and they were like, what are we going to say? And I said, we'll keep doing what we've always been doing. We're not going to run in the situation. And I said, there's no need to lie to you, ma. See, when somebody tells me there's no need to lie, no. It's like you just squeezed my integrity. Like, hey, I protect my reputation. Oh my God. I said, ma, there's no need to lie to you. We have come this far because of the very honesty we give our clients. I also made sure to remind her of the terms and the duration and say, oh, there's nothing we can do again. Be going. We would never do that unless that case, there's nothing we can do again. And we would tell you to your face. That's how very straightforward and transparent we are. If it's not working on our end anymore, we send an official message client that we are sorry, but this is not working out. Just keep you waiting long for nothing if we don't really have faith and hope in God that it's going to work out. Because I keep telling people, you see, I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel. Papa God in heaven is the one. I have people, I have colleagues that I communicate with, oh please, that I share ideas or solutions and all those things. And then praise be to God. Last week, May something, this account got recovered. Like seeing it like a breath of fresh air. You have no idea. You have no idea. Reputation to protect. Ah, it takes only the peace of God to give us sleep. But we're so happy that this account is finally recovered. So I would use this medium to say that if you have any issues with your social media accounts, you know the right brand to trust. Jenna Media, the brand of the future. Yes, we're not the now, even though we are enjoying now, but we see ahead. So I'm using this to encourage my other clients out there. Please don't give up. Doesn't matter. This account, imagine May, recovered May. This week, 24th, when I was going to make this account 1 year on the dot, and it was recovered last week. So you see, just there's always hope at the end of it. So I hope it was fun to watch and watching. Bye.